Hi guys, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on when you'll be seeing this video. I don't know if you have heard of ABELMOSCHUS ESCULENTUS. So today I want to be making a soup of ABELMOSCHUS ESCULENTUS. So the first step is to steam your meat. So I'll be making this soup with beef, yeah, cow meat. So inside my pot, I have some cow meat. I'll be slicing in my onions. I've sliced in some onions. I'm going to add some seasoning cubes. So add in your salt and meat. So you put in your salt. You add in some pepper. Okay. Once you're done stirring, you turn on your gas. Do not add any water. Just turn on your gas and allow your meat to steam for some seconds. So after 6 minutes or so, you add in some water. This water is the water that you use to prepare your ABELMOSCHUS ESCULENTUS soup. You add in some water. If the water is not enough, anyway, this is dependent on the quantity of the soup that you're preparing. So I'm not preparing much, so that's why I have this quantity of water. I can decide to add more water as time goes on. So you allow this water to boil. So guys, once your water has boiled, you add in some IRVINGIA gabonensis and fermented castor seed. IRVINGIA gabonensis serves as a thickening in soup. So we are going to add some IRVINGIA gabonensis and fermented castor seeds. Make sure you grind them before you add. After adding in your IRVINGIA gabonensis plus your fermented castor seeds, then you stir. After stirring it for some seconds, you cover it and allow it to cook. Yes, you allow it to cook. Sometimes some people believe that when you cover after adding your IRVINGIA gabonensis and you cover your pot, it kind of shortens the thickening effect of this IRVINGIA gabonensis. So instead of covering our pot completely, we are just going to cover it halfway. Yeah, this is to prevent shortening the lifespan of our IRVINGIA gabonensis. So the fermented castor seed that I added helps to give our soup this local African flavor. Yeah. So if you don't like it, you can decide to skip it, but it will do you very well if you add some fermented castor seed. So after you have allowed your this thing, your soup to cook for some time, that's after you have added the IRVINGIA gabonensis and the fermented castor seed, and you have allowed it to cook for like 5 minutes. You add in your palm oil. You add in your palm oil. Then stir. After you're done adding your palm oil, you add in some crayfish. Please be generous with your crayfish. Be generous with your crayfish. So at this point, you can add in any other protein that you wish to add. So I'll be adding some stockfish. The reason why I'm adding this stockfish now is because I've already soaked this stockfish in a hot water. So it's already soft. That's why I'm adding it now. If not, I would have steamed it with the meat in the beginning. But because it's already soft, that's why I'm adding it now. So you add in your stockfish. After adding in your stockfish, you add in more onions. Add in more dry pepper or fresh pepper, anyone that you wish to add. Add in more salt. Please be careful with your salt to avoid making your soup salty. Then add in seasoning cubes. So this is the effect that our IRVINGIA gabonensis gives to our soup. Then cover and allow to cook. So after like 10 minutes of allowing your ingredients to cook, this is the time for you to add in your ABELMOSCHUS ESCULENTUS. ABELMOSCHUS ESCULENTUS. At this point, I know you're curious to know what is ABELMOSCHUS ESCULENTUS. Don't worry, you will see it now. So this is what we call ABELMOSCHUS ESCULENTUS. It is known as okra in English language. Okra. So you add in your ABELMOSCHUS ESCULENTUS. So at this point, as you can see, the soup is really thick. And do I want it this thick? No. So I'll add in some water, just small. So after stirring, you can test for salt at this point. Allow this thing to cook for just some seconds, let's say 5 seconds, because it's veggies, so it doesn't need much heat. 5 seconds, and we will add our veggies. After 5 seconds, you add in your vegetable. I'll be making use of pumpkin leaf. Better soup na money killer. See how nice our soup is looking. This is a very nutritious soup. Let me add some more water. It's too thick. So nice. So cover to heat up small, so that our vegetable will be done. I will just cook small. Our pot of soup is ready. Oh, it's ready. You wouldn't want your vegetable to overcook.